Mature content warning. Viewer discretion advised. The following program contains sexual content and strong language.
Chat in the kitchen.
So Chase went back to his boyfriend, Maddie apologized to her girlfriend, and then that's when the shit started to go down.
Expand on going down. What does that mean?
You know this sign. Do you know what this sign means?
What does this mean?
Bed.
You know the sign for bed, right? Well, these are bedposts. When they fuck, the bed squeaks.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
What else did you expect?
Squeak and creak, squeak and creak.
When Chase and his boyfriend Kevin were laying in bed, Kevin totally flipped the script. I think that Maddie came to mind for Chase because it felt more right. And you can see that when Chase comes back to Kevin, Chase made a face because it felt wrong. That's something there. I was like, ooh, girl, you have feelings for Maddie.
And then
Kevin proposes.
he got proposed to. Let's talk about the proposal.
What's really fucked up about that proposal was when Chase woke up and saw a piece of paper that said, "Go outside." What the fuck?
Literally the most boring proposal I have ever seen.
Just wrote it out on printer paper and put it there. Not enough. Should've used a card instead with flowers and all that bullshit.
I would rather see rose petals sprinkled into a path with candles leaning into the hills with trees covered with fairy lights and butterflies everywhere.
I don't think anyone has time for butterflies.
Leave me alone. Let me fantasize, okay?
It's your imagination.
Good luck with love because that standard is so high.
Yeah. Like Chase said, you never know.
What do you think? What do you think of that whole proposal moment?
Well, Kevin is a very smooth talker, charming Chase to stay together. But Chase knew Kevin would hurt him again. Once he was hurt, he doesn't want to go back.
I'm thinking, how long did it take Kevin to get the ring? I don't think he has that kind of money to be able to get that ring.
He probably got that from a 75-cent vending machine.
His ring finger's gonna have a green stain around it. Either Kevin has planned the proposal before the breakup, or the breakup made him be like, oh shit, how do I get him back?
But Chase still has feelings for Maddie. I mean, you don't want to have high hopes that a marriage will work out when there's something missing and then have regrets later. So in the end, I think it's great he said no, and now he can see what's there with Maddie.
And that brings up the question, why did Chase go back to Kevin in the first place?
I'm disappointed with Chase because he's still friends with that cheater. I mean, is he really a cheater though?
Nah.
Well, he went back to the asshole, the boyfriend.
How do you know if he's an asshole if it was an open relationship? That doesn't count.
But Chase got hurt. You can see Chase got hurt.
Just saying. I'm just saying.
Once a cheater, always a cheater. Some people are like
True.
that.
Yeah, but do you feel like Kevin is a smooth talker?
He's definitely a smooth talker, no question.
While we were shooting it, I didn't realize it, but when I watched it, you're right. He's an asshole because he said, oh, I didn't really want to marry you. 8 told me to marry you. I was like,
That marks the fact that he's an asshole. That moment. It was okay before, up until that moment.
Interesting. If Chase then decides to go in a different path, and he doesn't go back to the asshole Kevin, and he goes for a new person who's even better than Maddie, then what's going to happen? Is he going to fall in love with that new person?
Would it be someone better than Maddie or someone worse than Maddie?
Well, that wouldn't really... Well, like he said, you never know.
Okay, this is a weird question. Bear with me for a minute. Imagine we're dating and you want an open relationship. And I'm open to trying it and seeing where it goes. We go for a while in the open relationship and I get upset and tell you we're breaking it off because I'm not liking the open relationship. You get upset at that news. Who's the asshole? You because you're wanting an open relationship, or me because I got upset and broke up with you? Who's the asshole? Share your thoughts in the comments below, or tag us on social media at HeyWHGV. All of your comments and your discussions, I am really learning a lot from you guys. Thank you. Keep it up.